always love this part, even after 2 years. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God. Wow. We did it.
It had been so long, I was like, how do you, like, I feel like Instagram changed, so I didn't even know how to get on Instagram
I mean,
Live or something.
I spent like 10 minutes reading this Instagram live briefing, and I can't even think of a thing that has stressed me out more than just the pandemic in general. Like, I don't want to get COVID, and then second under that is absolutely not erasing the important statistical information that's going to happen when I end this Instagram live.
I know, I forgot this anxiety of Instagram Live, but I'm so excited to be here. Thank you to everybody who is joining us. It's been so long since we've done Instagram Live, and I'm really excited to see all your faces. Mostly I just see Sarah's face and then words all over my face, which is thrilling because I hate having to, oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I'm not going to touch anything. Welcome, everybody. We're not going to be on for too long today, but I'm really excited to be here. Sara, are you excited to talk about 5 years of Tegan and Sara Foundation? Did you read your briefing?
I did read the brief. We never ever do anything that the briefing actually tells us to do.
No, I am going to. I have it up. I think it's really important that we talk about. I mean, we've been doing Tegan and Sara Foundation for 5 years.
It's true. Let's start from the very beginning. It's going to be 5 hours of Tegan and Sara Foundation remembrance.
No, but it's kind of wild when you think about the fact that basically at this point, we're at 2 years of the pandemic. So 2 of 5 years of Tegan and Sara Foundation has been during pandemic times. And I bring that up only because we're celebrating 5 years, but we've also raised over $1 million. And
over $1 million. It's true.
And even though a lot of the work,
not just Canadian dollars either. Not just Canadian dollars either. That's some American dollars as well.
That is American dollars. It's true. But the money from Tegan and Sara Foundation is distributed all through North America. So we're going to talk about all that stuff. But I had this moment when I was reading the briefing where I was also like, you know, I was taking in the fact that like through the foundation, we've helped almost 20,000 people. We've helped 86 different individual LGBTQ organizations. That's massive, especially when you consider that 2 years of that time, it was when we were like at home, shut down. People are like struggling. People aren't working. You know, a lot of the work we've done through the foundation, we've been able to do through like, you know, you and I touring and donating money. So I don't know. I was like, basically, it's like we raised $50 million, really, when you think about it.
$50 million in pandemic Bitcoin.
Yeah, totally. Welcome to everybody who's joining. I always feel anxiety when I have to join a live because my name comes up on the screen. I want you to know Sara and I are basically blind, so we can't see you, but I'm waving at all of you.
The print is so small that I have to be this close if I want to say congratulations, yay math from Julesy 101. Like, that's how close I have to be. So from here, it's like I'm just pretty sure that's Tegan. We're really excited to be back on Instagram Live. I thought it was a relic of the pandemic, but now that we're back in Omicron times, I guess, like, why not Instagram Live? Maybe we should just start doing, I don't have a cocktail, but I do have a coffee. I don't know. Did you miss it?
I know.
Did you miss doing this?
It's a different time. I felt like during the beginning of the pandemic, it was okay to have a cocktail, but we're doing serious business today. But thank you to everybody. I know it feels like it's been forever. We're really happy to be here. We're going to launch in. For anyone just joining us, 2021 was our biggest year with Tegan and Sara Foundation. So if any of you here have donated to Tegan and Sara Foundation, if you've bought Tegan and Sara Foundation merch, if you've entered our Prezio fundraiser in the last month, or if you've streamed the Tegan and Sara Con X album, you have already given so much to Tegan and Sara Foundation, and we thank you so much. So make sure you go stream that record. Just keep streaming it, because that's just like, you know, that's passive income coming into Tegan and Sara Foundation. But Sara, I think that you should tell us a little bit, for people who have not heard about Tegan and Sara Foundation. I don't understand how that could be possible, but would you tell us a little bit about how Tegan and Sara Foundation started, what we do, etc.?
That's right. Okay, so the Tegan and Sara Foundation, in the most basic of terms, supports women and girls in the LGBTQ plus community. I mean, that's what we do. I mean, the truth is that I feel like our work is much more expansive.
It's very broad,
because we work with so many organizations who are reaching the community, the larger LGBTQ plus community at large. And what we've learned over the last 5 years is that
what people maybe want help with or support with in like Saskatoon is really different than in like San Diego. So we really feel like the foundation is, we can really like, we sort of curate and support programs that people need wherever they are or wherever they're at. And some of our biggest programs, I like to think of them as being sort of the more, they're like the Tegan songs of the Tegan and Sara Foundation. They're like a little more mainstream, you know, like they really connect with a broader audience. You know, programs that support like LGBTQ summer camps, things like that. And then there's like sort of like the more Sara songs of the Tegan and Sara Foundation, which is like the work that maybe it's a little harder. There's not as many entry points. You have to you know, think about it a little longer. And that's sort of in the healthcare bucket. But the work that the foundation is doing is all over the map. And in the beginning of when we started working on the foundation, people said to us, you should just pick one thing and be really supportive of that one thing. And we said, hell no, we won't go. And we just support whatever work we think is valuable. We have an amazing board. They're always bringing us the most amazing organizations and ideas. All of our community grants programs are super inspiring.
Hold on a second. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on.
Yes. Okay.
I think that's a really great point that you just pointed out. When we started the foundation 5 years ago, our mission was to improve the lives of LGBTQ women and girls, but that work has expanded.
It has. Oh no. Did you freeze, Tegan, or did I freeze?
100 organizations we've given to. There's all sorts of different. What's that now, ma'am?
I can't tell if you froze or if I froze, but one of us was frozen.
I see.
But
okay. Well, we're back now.
We're back now, and while you were frozen, it allowed me to read all the comments about our hair. So once we get through the foundation stuff, I really think one of the main topics we need to cover outside of the Tegan and Sara Foundation bucket is really Tegan and Sara's hair, which is a whole other foundation.
Got it. Okay, well, the other thing that I was going to add was just that when the pandemic started, we started a program that we're called a community grants program, and that was the only thing you were going to go over. But you know, we have some of these amazing programs like the LGBTQ scholarship and the healthcare work that we do. But community grants was really amazing because when the pandemic started, almost immediately we were able to create a micro grant program to respond to immediate needs related to COVID-19, and so we got money out the door like ASAP. And then that led into another round of funding for Black-led LGBTQ groups. And then we did another one for Canadian LGBTQ groups. So we're going to do way more of that community grant stuff because it was so cool to be able to just, you know, take money and put out there. You're just reading comments. You don't even.
It's hard. I mean, it's like they're
I'm happy.
So
here's the thing, everybody. I'm happy. Let's definitely talk about our hair. We'll tell you about our new album. We'll tell you about all of that. Just do me a favor. Somebody drop the Prizio Tegan and Sara Foundation fundraiser link into the comments, and then all of you go click on it, enter, which is $10, and then we can go on and talk about other things.
I would like to just say the Prizio fundraiser that we're doing right now has some like absolutely bananas prizes that you can win. And
do you want me to tell you what they are? Because I have it up here.
Yeah, see which ones haven't. Don't say the ones that have sold out. Don't crush dreams right now.
Okay, so if you go over to the Prizio thing, someone dropped that link in the thing a bunch of times, but you can donate, you can enter, and you don't even have to donate, but you can enter for $10 and you can win a Zoom, just you and us, me and Sara and you. But you could also donate and you can get 2 VIP tickets to Outside Lands, that festival. I mean, you have no idea. You've probably been to a festival, but never as a VIP. It is very fancy. That's still available. Sara and I signed tons of pretty impossible to get Tegan and Sara old school merchandise, like singles, like the goodbye singles, which are nowhere.
Right now you can get that cool tank top that you wore a lot on our last album campaign cycle thing.
Sara, it's not a tank top, it's a sleeveless t-shirt. And oh my God, hour over there. You okay?
Jesus.
Okay, if you click on that Prizio link today, what we put up was that I wore a sleeveless tee in the on the cover of Ham Just Like You, our last album, and you can go and you can get that right now. It's a bonus prize. Plus, I got a Canucks jersey for hockey fans. That's a Canadian hockey team from Vancouver. They made me my own jersey. I signed it. That's
incredible.
Up right now for grabs. You can go and you can get let's see. Oh my God, there's so many cool things. I mean, if you're big fans of the band, the Arkells, they're going to make you a personalized video shout out, and they sign vinyl. That's $300. And all that money just goes to help LGBTQ people. It's such a good deal. We still have tons of voicemail entries. We put lots up this year. You can pay $300, and Sara and I will, it's basically Cameo. Sara and I will make you a long personalized voicemail or a personalized video. We autographed special prints of our the con CD, the original demos.
Okay,
Sorry, the original demos. There was hardly any of them made. That's $300. Those are basically
somebody's asking if the cutoff shirt, tank top thing, whatever thing you're wearing in the there's a 72-hour window to win this thing. Okay, it's like is it washed? People want to know, is it an unwashed shirt? Like, did you wear it on your body and then wash it?
How about this? If you win the sleeveless cutoff, you tell me. Do you want me to wear it for a couple of days and then send it to you, or do you want me to wash it and then send it to you? You tell me. It's up to you. Just go and get it right now.
Well, this is a public Instagram, and people are blushing, so just stop it. All right, let's jump into hair for a moment.
Wait, there's one more. There's one more that I want to talk about.
Okay.
As many of you know, I am absolutely obsessed with the band Imagine Dragons and work with Dan on another foundation called Love Loud. And they donated 2 VIP tickets to go see Imagine Dragons anywhere you want. And that's still available as well. So please go check out the link.
There's also a couple of things coming up. Like, of course, we're just like saving some big stuff right for the end. And I'm so excited about the things that have yet to be released. So if you're somebody who's just like waiting,
like there's a couple of things that Sara asked my permission if she's allowed to bid on or buy, because she thought it might be weird if she's the one that wins it. But like, I'll say this is year 5 is a big fucking deal, and there's some really big prizes coming. So please click on that Prizeo link a lot over the next 3 days, because there's some pretty badass stuff coming your way.
Yes, it's so true. I'm just making sure that we've covered as much as I know that people follow us. They know what's going on. Our hair, for one second, I did just see a great suggestion. Tegan and Sara wigs. You know, we've made a lot of to-do about our hair over the years. And I don't think that's a viable merch item. I do think it would be slightly expensive. And I do worry about probably the use of plastics in the wigs. And so I'm a little frightened to do that. But one thing I think is really fun is, as a lot of you know, that we are making a TV show this year based on our band and our lives starting in the 1990s. And the twins that we have cast are amazing, and we can't wait to reveal who they are. But they're going to have to wear wigs, and I feel so bad for them because of all the haircuts, all the Tegan and Sara hairstyles. I think it's probably our high school years are not the hairstyle people are like, damn, I wish I had super long hair to my butt, parted in the middle, that has not been thinned out in years. No one is like, give me that hair.
You know what?
We're gonna,
it's proof that if you're sweet and charming and great, your hair doesn't matter. But I appreciate all the positive feedback we're getting on this Instagram live. You guys are so sweet. I feel very lucky. I talk about this all the time. I really miss a lot of things. And one of them is just what a lovely group of people listen to Tegan and Sara and who support the Tegan and Sara Foundation. We really appreciate all of you. We care about you a lot. I'm glad you're all doing well. Keep posting. You're so cute. I'm loving reading the messages. Breaking news. Sarah's partner, Stacy, she did just throw another grand prize onto the chat, which we're pretty excited about. It's a date with her. So we'll be adding that to the Prizeo. So go ahead and keep.
Wait, a date with her. Link. Which one? Date with Stacy or date with me?
No, a date with Stacy. Nobody cares about having a date with you.
Yeah, obvious. I mean, I'd love a date with Stacy. We haven't left the house in 3 weeks because we're so afraid to get Omicron. So I wonder if I can enter to win a date just to escape the house. I'm so sick of being in the house.
Oh, no. Well, I'll tell you, one of the things that I've been enjoying doing in the house is reading a lot about the Tegan and Sara Foundation and about some of the cool things that happened in 2021. So I want to tell you all about some of the things that happened in 2021 in case you're on the fence about donating. If you've already donated and entered the Prizeo, another way you can give back is to go to the Tegan and Sara Foundation website, and you can enter to be a monthly donator. The reason why that's so important is because then we have sort of a general idea of how much money comes into Tegan and Sara Foundation every month, and we can plan ahead and we can let a lot of the amazing LGBTQ organizations that we give to every year, we can let them know well in advance that we're going to give to them. A lot of them are watching right now, and I want to give a shout out to all of them that are posting. Please post about your organizations on the chat, share about your work. In 2021, Tegan and Sara Foundation reached 53 grantees through 28 states and provinces. I mean, we're practically giving to half the provinces and states in North America, which is so cool. That support reached more than 5,000 LGBTQ people. And we want to tell you about some of the other programs that we specifically funded last year. Sara, why don't you jump into that again? I know that some of you will hear this multiple times. This is kind of like a telethon for Tegan and Sara Foundation, so bear with us. We'll talk about other things, but we have to make sure we talk about Tegan and Sara Foundation because it's important to us. Sara?
I closed my document because I thought that
oh my god,
I thought we moved on to hair, so I'm just reopening it. But if you want to start, I mean, we moved on to hair. I'm a closer. I'm a filer. I'm a deleter. You know, like as soon as we moved on from that section, I didn't know we were going back. I didn't know that this was a return to the. I thought we were like we covered TSF. We moved on to hair. We end with talking about Georgia and the cats, and then we just let everybody go have dinner. Do you know what I mean?
I see. Okay. Well, you know, it's only been 16 minutes.
Oh, what did you say?
I said it's only been 16 minutes. I thought, you know, we could touch on Tegan and Sara Foundation maybe 2 or 3 times. What do you think?
I do think it's fun to talk about the Tegan and Sara Foundation, but I admit that I'm a little hypnotized by wanting to answer people's questions in the comments section. I really do feel like we can do that. People are asking. I would just want to say, because I did see that Emmy is on here. People are saying that they would be interested in a date with Emmy. Unfortunately, that we did not know that Emmy was going to be available for Prizeo dates. But maybe a love connection can be made later on. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it could be really cool. Maybe we could throw Emmy. We could throw you up on the Prizeo page as doing a personalized video message. Maybe we should drop one. Make it really, 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 really special. There's only one Emmy personalized video available. We're gonna put it up on Prizeo tomorrow. So if you're a huge Emmy fan, Emmy just wrote she's into that. So and then I don't know. Maybe the grand prize should be a Zoom with Tegan and Sara and a date with Emmy that Tegan and Sara supervise.
Like a Zoom date.
Like it's like a Zoom date, but we maybe we're there just in case because we're very protective of Emmy.
Maybe Emmy. One of my favorite things to do with Emmy is actually watch her cook. Like usually when I call her, she makes like food, and then you get to like watch her while she's cooking. So it's kind of like a Zoom date where she's actually like making something for you, like an easy thing that you can make at home, like a follow along. You can make a sandwich. She makes an amazing sandwich.
Okay, how about this? Okay, I've got it. I've combined all of the things because we don't want to tax Emmy with too many things. What if we put up a Zoom, like a half-hour Zoom, where Emmy teaches us how to make the best sandwich? We'll put that up on Prizeo. Emmy, what do you think? We'll wait for Emmy to weigh in, and then if that's happening, we'll pull the trigger on that, and we'll put that up there. I mean, I might even get that because I feel like I've always wanted to know how Emmy makes such good sandwiches.
Also, Emmy is just like so busy that I might have to enter the Prizeo thing to win time with Emmy because I feel like she's just so busy. She's like, okay, she says, "Oh my God." I'm not sure if that's a yes, but she just wrote "Oh my God" in the comments. So,
well, I want to just say that Emmy, for a lot of people out there who are wondering who this is, Emmy's been our creative director and friend for nearly 2 decades, and she is very, very, very involved in the Tegan and Sara Foundation. She designed, you know, a lot of the aesthetic and is on the board and is heavily involved in a lot of the healthcare work and just cares deeply about LGBTQ people. But also Emmy had an organization, I think it's still happening maybe, called, wait, no, what did you say today? I kicked a piece of ice down the road for 2 hours? Yeah, Emmy has time to make a sandwich on Zoom. Okay, but I was going to say that Emmy had a great organization, or maybe it still exists. I'm sorry, Emmy, I think it does still exist, called Revel and Riot, and has amazing t-shirts. You should check them out. But I entered a fundraiser, if I remember correctly, at Revel and Riot, and I won the prize. I won the grand prize completely randomly, and I never got my prize.
It was a great prize too. It was a piñata made by our dear friend Shannon, and it was a piñata of a closet.
Like it was a piñata of a closet, yeah. Okay, Revel and Riot's all done now. Yeah. Okay, I forgot. Yeah.
Okay. So
for those of you that were asking before we get off of this Instagram Live, what a joy to be back on Instagram Live. We are so busy this year. We cannot wait to start announcing some of the things that we're doing. Like we've already said, we are going to make a TV show this year. You might even get a chance to see the TV show this year.
What are you doing promo? We're supposed to be talking about Tegan and Sara Foundation. Stop bringing up all these other things.
We're talking about, we definitely talked about Tegan and Sara Foundation, but I do see some requests for updates on Tegan and Sara, just the band. And so I'm just going to quickly give those because we're so excited. We have so many things happening this year that I wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat because I actually have no idea how we're going to make it happen. And we have new music coming out. We have special music project coming out. We've got the TV show happening. We have some book projects coming out. We have an announcement coming basically like in less than a week.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's so sad that you can't add. I believe it's February 4th that we're going to make an announcement.
Oh, no, I meant the other announcement that's coming next week. The thing that we're doing, that we're announcing.
Oh, yeah. There's so many things. Don't worry about that.
Look at you. It's so many things. There's so many things happening.
There is so many things, but you know what the most important thing is? Every single person who's watching this right now, I want you to follow Tegan and Sara Foundation. That's the box I'm in right now. You already follow Tegan and Sara, a lot of you. Please follow Tegan and Sara Foundation. Do that for me. And we'll stay on here longer and we'll talk about all these things Sara wants to talk about. I'll tell you my skin routine.
I think that if people, wow, I have another Prizio thing to add. It's a Zoom with Tegan where she just talks about her skin routine. I can tell you mine. You don't have to enter Prizio. I'll just tell you what people keep asking what my secret is. It is, I use hand soap and I use grocery store moisturizer. That's it. I'm not saying that these other products don't work. This isn't like a liability thing. I'm not going after any branding people or wellness things. I use hand soap. I stay out of the sun and I just put some store-bought at the grocery store Cetaphil just for sensitive skin. That's it. That's what I do.
I want to say a couple things. One, Sara did say if you really seriously do want to hear a little bit more specifically about our skincare routine or who cuts our hair or what books we're reading, go to the Prizio page. You can get the personalized voicemail or the video. And when you win, you can request whatever you want. We'll tell you whatever you want. We'll do whatever you want. So I think this would be an excellent way for you to help Tegan and Sara Foundation and also learn a bit more about Tegan and Sara. I also want to just give a fucking huge shout out to the dozens and dozens of people who are following Tegan and Sara Foundation right now. I'm looking at and memorizing all of your names. You guys are the best. Tegan and Sara Foundation does so many cool things. They follow so many amazing organizations, tons that are organizations we've granted to, and we support but tons of other really great organizations. If you have young LGBTQ people in your life, or you're an LGBTQ person and you're looking for resources, you're looking for community, you're wondering about what you can do to give back to your community, Tegan and Sara Foundation is a great, great, great place to start. We said this at the beginning of this, so for new people who are joining, thank you so much for tuning in. We're celebrating 5 years of Tegan and Sara Foundation. Sara and I started the foundation 5 years ago because we wanted to give back to people in our community. The LGBTQ community has been a bedrock of support for our band and us as people. You know, we specifically fundraise a lot and center women and girls, but the Tegan and Sara Foundation reaches a wide amount of people and organizations. We like to think of ourselves as, kind of breaking the mold, and we oftentimes are able to be very nimble and we're able to turn around and get money out the door when we face a crisis. For example, like COVID-19, within a month or two of COVID-19 happening, we were able to get, I think it was $25,000 out the door to organizations that were helping LGBTQ people at the intersection of COVID and being LGBTQ, which was cool. We also did most recently a huge community grantee fund for Canadian organizations. All of that stuff is listed on the foundation website, so go and check it out. Thank you so much to the people who are still continuing to follow. This is amazing. I feel like it's like a competition. Like, I feel like I wish I could be like, okay, keep following Tegan and Sara Foundation and unfollow Tegan and Sara, but I guess that doesn't really work. But I'm trying to think of.
I just want to break in as a sort of commercial break and say a lot of people are asking if you're gay. You are gay. And yeah. I just want to say, it gives me, it actually makes me feel so happy when people don't know we're gay, because what it says to me is that we are still reaching people who don't know our band and don't know our story. I just assume we look extremely gay, which, you know, was a compliment. I guess so. I mean, I thought because I had this fresh pink lipstick on that someone might think I was into
That seems
D,
more
but
gay. That seems like you seem like you're like trying not to seem gay.
to me, you look really like like when I look at you, I see.
Oh my God, I mean, that's so funny. We should put that on a t-shirt.
I saw it.
LGBT.
I don't feel like I'm a gayer person, like just knowing my own like story and whatever. Like I don't feel like I'm a gayer person. I don't think this is a competition, but I find it amusing that people still wonder if you're gay, but like just as like they're like, shit, that one's gay about me, and then they're like, but the other one, is that one gay? We don't know, but now we all know because.
How about maybe this is, I think it is really cool to know that there's still humans out there that haven't heard our story, because I do sometimes feel nauseated by how much our story is out there. But I will also say that I don't think that this proves that you can be really surprised. I was having actually a really interesting conversation the other day with the wonderful writer, comedian, actor, human being, advocate, and host of Query, Cameron Esposito. We had a conversation the other day and we were talking about if we feel like if we look gay or not. And I was saying that perhaps it's some form of dysphoria, but I don't feel like I look gay. Like when I'm walking down the street, I feel like other gay people might be like, she's gay, but I don't feel that way. Which sometimes I'm sad because I want to like look at other gay people and be like,
do you know what's so weird though? When
which
you
I
say
do.
that, my first thought is like, when you like, because I think about this all the time, like if people don't think I'm gay, then I'm like, then they think I'm straight, and then I like imagine that they're like imagining me, like what does my boyfriend look like, or my husband, or whatever. Like I really like go through this. It's less about like, oh, you don't look gay, and more about like, you thought I looked straight. Like you imagine that I am a straight person who is into straight.
But this is where we're at.
Weird.
This is 2022. You can look and be anything you want, and that's so exciting.
This is just getting too serious. I mostly am just joking. I mean, I think people are gay all the time, and then they end up being straight, and then I always date people who people think are straight. So it's like, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I just think you look gay.
For the record, when I met Stacy, I thought she was gay.
I mean, I thought she was gay too, but I just mean other people thought she was straight.
Well, Stacy just weighed in and said we both look gay. So.
All right, well, we're wrapping up. How's Georgia? Georgia's not there. There's no chance of Georgia coming on Instagram Live.
No, but my update about Georgia is that we've been down in California for a few weeks, and she's loving it. She's getting a lot of outdoor time, as am I, and she just did another 2-week training, and is really maturing. She's a year and a half old. She's still a bit nervous. If people approach us on the street, she'll still kind of bark and growl a bit, which honestly I don't really mind anymore because it does make me feel like she's protecting me. But she's had a lot of puppy play dates recently, and she's apparently got really good dog manners. She really listens.
That's great.
When dogs give her corrections, she listens. It is really good. It is really nice. Last night, this is my last thing, I was watching the second season of Cheer. I was watching the finale. Sophia had fallen asleep, and Georgia was asleep on her dog bed, and she doesn't sleep in our room. She sleeps in a crate. And so I had to I kept looking at her and wondering, should I let her just sleep on the floor and let her stay in the room? She never slept in our bed or anything like that. Dogs are filthy. But I was like, no, we made a deal until she's 2 years old. She has to sleep in the crate at night, because if she wakes up, she might go I don't know, destroy the couch at our Airbnb. So I tried to wake her up for so long, and she was snoring and she was whining. She did not want to get up. And then when I finally helped her to her feet, it was like she was drunk. She was wobbling, and she walked into the wall, and I was laughing, and she was groaning and rolling her eyes at me. But anyway, she's doing great. I love her so much.
That's great. I thought there was going to be more of an ending. It was sort of more of a trail off there, but nothing happened.
Well, do you have something interesting to say about your cats?
No, if you had said, how's your cats, I would have said alive. And then I would just been like, that's it. But,
but that is an example of the difference between having cats and dogs. Your cats just shed all over your house, and my dog, we have a relationship.
That's exactly how I think of the cats. I think all they are is just an extra, just fur that's laying around. That's all. That's pretty much what it is. I think the difference with cat people is that we keep our
deep, intimate moments to ourselves, because that's like what a cat is. It's sort of like, it's
Not me.
It's not, there's something about dog people that is performative, you know, like you have to go out into the world and walk around with your dog and show people your dog, and your dog's always
We
like,
don't have to. We don't have to show our dog. We're not doing it because. Oh my God! What? What the fuck? We don't go out into the world to show people our dogs, Sarah. Our dogs need to be walked. They need stimulation. They have to smell. They have incredible senses of smell. It's exhausting and exciting for them. And it's how they find out about their neighbors, which are dogs. It's like incredible.
It is incredible. It's super incredible. I'm glad we got the update on Georgia. We're glad she's curious and meeting her other friends, dog friends. I just love also too, like, dog people are so sensitive. Like, they're just like, my dog's the best. It's not performative. But like, cat people are just like, I don't really give a shit what you think about my cat.
No, they're not. Look at Heart Shaped Rock just wrote, my cat could be famous.
It probably could, but nobody's freaking out about it. Nobody's freaking out about it.
Oh wait,
people are
asking
asking
that there's no LGBT community. I think it's in. Oh crap! It went by so fast. Maybe Eastern Kansas. Oh crap! I didn't see that. Please go to the Tegan and Sara website, and also feel free to send an email or post in this
Kentucky.
Okay, because there must be someone. But if there isn't, then we'll find out, and we'll we'll highlight that.
Maybe,
let's make note of it for the Tegan and Sara Foundation page. Is that if there are great LGBTQ organizations that this person could maybe we could tweet them out or post them.
Yeah, we should definitely. I saw Louisville mentioned. This is a really random piece of information, but I once went on some dates with a girl from Louisville, so I know gay people exist there, like legit.
Yeah, but that girl wasn't even in Louisville; she was in Europe.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, she was from Louisville. Like, Louisville has had gay people.
But then she left. Maybe this is what this person is complaining about: is there isn't enough people. We need to create community there. How's that?
I haven't talked to her in 12 years. I know she used to go back for the holidays. I mean, I assume she still does. Anyways.
Okay, Jessica, who's on our board, Jessica Hallam, who's so amazing. She just said Queer Kentucky.
QueerKentucky.com. Okay, good to know. Okay, wrapping this up. What a pleasure. 32 minutes of
No. Hold on. You can't wrap it up. You don't know how to sell anything. Let me do it.
Okay. You want to do one more? Or she's rounding the bases, you guys. She's coming in for home. Tegan, take it away one last time.
I want to say thank you so much to everybody who tuned in for this Instagram Live. It was a joy to see your names and your little photos. We probably will do a little more live action coming up because we do have a ton of projects happening this year, including a new album this fall. In the meantime, we have a Prizeo fundraiser. Some people put the link up. It's still live for 3 more days. There's going to be a bunch of prizes that come out over the next 3 days that you can go and buy, but you can just go there and you can donate $10 and enter, and you can become eligible for the grand prize. And we're going to post Emmy's video prize tomorrow, and who knows what's going to happen in the next 3 days. So please continue to support Tegan and Sara Foundation by going to the Prizeo link. If you aren't giving monthly to Tegan and Sara Foundation, $5, that's all you need to do. Just go to the Tegan and Sara Foundation website and donate, especially during this time when we really rely on our community to give, and we rely on the dollars that you give. It means so much to us. It really, really, really does. I want to thank all the people who have been donating to Tegan and Sara Foundation the last 5 years. We're so proud of what the Tegan and Sara Foundation has done. We've created a lot of amazing programs and we've reached a lot of people, but there's so much more work to be done. So please don't give up on Tegan and Sara Foundation. Keep giving. Thank you so much to all the people who follow Tegan and Sara Foundation during the Instagram Live. The best place for Tegan and Sara Foundation information and ways to help and give back and access to the community is through the socials. So please continue to give there and connect there. And I just want to throw out such a huge thank you to the team at Tegan and Sara Foundation who work tirelessly, who are just killing it. 2021 was our biggest year yet, which is saying a lot because it was a pandemic. And they have just been out there working their butts off to get people, especially big corporate, donations for us. And they keep the community of different organizations, connected. And they're just the sweetest, most wonderful people ever. And then I want to just last say thank you so much to all the Tegan and Sara Foundation board members who donate their time, their resources, their connections, and their brain, and their, sense of humor and just kind of keep things going. Sara and I couldn't do it without all of you. So thank you to all of you. You're so amazing. And thanks to all the LGBTQ organizations that tuned in that we've granted to or we haven't, and I hope to in the future. Thank you for everything you do for our community. You're so wonderful. I hope we can continue to help and assist. And please feel free to give us feedback. Let us know where we're missing, where we need to give, other ways we can help. We're here to listen and continue to do good work. So thank you so much for letting us do this.
Yes, and to everybody else who, especially all the people who didn't know Tegan was gay, I'm so glad that we could at least do this Instagram live so you could find out that we were both gay, and we're really excited. Again, seriously, stay tuned over the next couple of weeks. We have so many big announcements coming, and we can't wait to share them with you and to get back out there into the community IRL and see you all. And this is the part of the Instagram live that always stresses me out because like I'm in control of what happens.
No, this is good. Just take a deep breath, because what you're going to do next is you're going to save it and you're going to put it up onto the IG live and people can watch it.
You guys, I can do this. If we can raise over $1 million for Tegan and Sara Foundation, I can save the statistical information from this Instagram live. Thank you guys for being with us. We love you. We'll talk to you all
Bye, everyone.
soon. Woo!